Hello, welcome back. I'm so sorry that I was not able to see you last week. I was in an amazing event and very good. So I have a lot of information to bring you guys back. But today, this is super excited. I'm super happy. Well, you guys know that I always super happy because I think that we need to continue talking about this kind of information because mindset and your nervous system, they're working together. They can work for you or they can betray you. So are they playing a good, like a partnership with you, or they are the one making these things a little more hard than what it really is? And welcome back. My name is Rosalina Escalin. I'm the real estate empress and the business CEO. So I want to talk to you about when we decide to start working in sales. That I told you since the beginning, I don't like the word sales. I like the word like a um, this is a relationship, right? So sales is for everybody. For us is creating a relationship, because when you create a relationship, now you have a different communication with your clients. And the thing is that when you create a relationship, that relationship is going to expand, it's going to be solidified, and that will give it to you the best reviews ever. And when we're working in creating relationship and promote our product, our services, that's the best way for you to continue growing. So sometimes, and I will say always, we think that the people around us are going to be super happy, right? Thrilled that we are doing our real estate, or we're doing business, or we're selling cars, or we're selling insurance, or whatever has to be related with the transaction, right? You're getting a product, I give it to you the service, and I'm gonna get compensated with that. The thing is that it won't happen if you're expecting that someone else get happy for you. I had to tell you it won't happen. It will happen two things, even in your household. Okay, so get ready for this. And I don't want to the guys get upset with me, but there's some kind of, we call it machismo. So the macho man, the high level alpha guys, doesn't like when the woman come and match the income, right? We did once in my house as a competition. I was super funny. My husband and I was used to, you remember that I used to sell new homes with Ken Hofnanian Homes. So I told my husband, let's make a competition. He was doing a development in Gone Street in West Palm Beach. And I was doing real estate, right? In a new construction. So I played this with him and says, let's see who make more money at the end of the year. And it was super funny because I win. Yeah, I know, right? Shh, don't tell anyone. The thing is that I make it like fun. I don't want to embarrass him. I'm trying to make the partner that he is and the man that he is, that alpha guy, it will be there 1,000%. But my femininity will will come in and close that gap, and it will match in him in the knowledge that he knows that I have. That's why I'm his wife, right? We know that. But at the same time, many of us, unfortunate, use that kind of communication or competition to put the guy down. And we had to be careful with that. We can play, we can have fun, but we have to respect each other. We are partners, right? The thing is that I did not expect him to be my cheerleader every single morning when I had to go wake up in the morning and start planning how I'm going to get the realtors, right? I'm selling a new construction. How I'm going to organize the traffic. That's the wording that we use. Traffic is not the cars coming into the to the new construction. Traffic is all those realtors with their clients already to show my property. How can I show the value of my properties my service, myself, to be unique, that all those real estate agents in the area will coming to see me. I prepare some kind of working schedules, right? In my office, I told my manager that I need to use a few hours and maybe close the office, put my phone number in the front and says, I'm just like a 10 to 15 minutes away. Just give me a call just in case you stop for the cell office and you don't see me. Okay. So the thing is that I was going around the area and I did some kind of techniques for marketing. If you want to know more information, just to have all my courses down there and you can get the information that I did. But I plan my days. The night before, I put myself in the day, in the next coming day. And it was so funny because I thought that that was crazy. It's like I have like a map, like, okay, tomorrow I need to make like 20 calls. I need to reach out this many agents. I need to let them know this. I need to use their email addresses and send the information from my company, right? The ready to move in properties that I have and the building that they are located. That way they have a lot of information. If we have the features, new features, or we have a discounts or sales or whatever would be the sale contribution from the seller, all the stuff, I put it together. But what about if you're selling cars? It's not that different either. You just can't get people from companies. Like, for example, I don't want to give too much information because I have that information in my courses, but you can do launch and learn and get creative with what you have. You think that what your products can bring is a lot of excitement to somebody else. But I try to make my day at the office very excited. On Mondays, I just had to go and see what my inventory was. I need to know what I have in to wait for me to offer. What are the discounts? What is the seller contribution? If we have any bonuses for the realtor. Are you selling cars? And that car, for example, is a different color, and now they have a different um a special on it. Just call people randomly. You go into the social media, says, do you know that we had this new opportunity for the first two buyers? But the thing is that you had to create it. You had to, for example, insurance. Do you know that the rates of the insurance is going to go up because of this and this and this and this? You need to create this kind of communication, this kind of relationship, this kind of love. You had to be the first one providing everything, but you cannot provide any information or any ideas or this yummy relationship if your mindset, what you're thinking, what you're projecting is not related with what you're projecting. I cannot come over here and tell you, okay, so you had to make this many calls and I don't know, let me see. When you pick up the phone, try to be happy. Yeah, I think that happy would be good. Come on, if I come like this to you guys, you say, hey, Rosalina, bye. What I'm telling you is what I did. I have never been called an agent to become an agent in my office. Never. Why? Because I don't need to prove anyone who am I. I know what I was offering. I know who I am. I know how much I love real estate. I know how much I love sales. I know how much I love the relationship, the knowledge. So for me, my cheerleader is myself, is my kids, is my husband. I had to find out something that we want to do. What is your desire? What is the most um, lovely vacations that you would like to have? What is that dress that you would like to get? What is that maybe, I don't know, tuition that you want to pay for your kids for playing violin or to for the summer camps or for that vacation that they want to do, or the hotel that they want to stay, or the restaurant that they would like to go. Try to find something that gives you so much energy and so much idea or so much courage to go and do crazy stuff. We live in a society that we had to blame everybody else. Oh, the market is not good. The market is always good. Trust me. When COVID hit, when everybody thought that the market was dead, my company tripled. Literally, I have a agent paying. I pay an agent $64,000 in 1 month during COVID. I have people telling me, Rosalina, I don't know what happened. I come to your classes, I come to the office, and I go very excited. When I going down the door, I lose everything. Of course. What are you thinking? Your mindset, what you're thinking, what you're programmed already to think is like, oh, that was so nice in the office, but I don't think this is going to work for me. And when you think that this is not going to work for me, now you're shutting down all the possibilities that you have. And that is very unfortunate because when you pass a real estate test, it's one of the, I think it's one of the fifth more harder tests here in Orlando. I think it's doctor, attorneys, architecture. I think the other one, I don't remember what it is. I don't know, is it engineer or something like that? And then real estate. You should be feel proud of you pass your real estate test because you're a licensee. You have so much responsibility and so much reputation that you need to live in the nightclub. But my agents and there's so many people in the office, they don't have enough mental toughness. They don't have their nervous system. Is I sometimes I tell them, you came from a different country. We not knowing exactly what you're going to encounter, right? You put everything on stop. There's some people come over here without the kids, and that would be the most horrible thing for a mother coming here without a kid because you don't know what they're doing. You don't know who is taking care of them. You don't know. You lose them. You leave them over there. They're going to call you back. They're gonna tell you, you leave me here. You say, I want to do something better for you. Yeah, I don't care, but I want to be with you. And you are in that situation. So you have a lot of mindset to be so much powerful to go and be the best one in everything that you want to put yourself on. And then you come over here and you start blaming that you do not know anyone over here, that you just speak Spanish, no English, that you don't want anyone, that is so difficult, that your family is on the other side of the world and you need to provide for them. You came over here with nothing and you pass a test that you're a licensed real estate agent, that you had the possibility to make six figures in a year. You can make six figure in a month. Real estate has all the possibilities. Sales, relationship has all the possibilities. Why are you going to think that you're not able to do it when you make the most difficult decision in your life? It was leave everyone there for you to be successful here and then bring all these people with you again. I cannot believe that. For me, it was very frustrated seeing my agents with so much potential and they just start thinking that they cannot do it. They don't know how to do it. They were looking for all the excuses for not to fail. And the funny thing is, I failed and I love it because I grow. I was even better after that happened because now I'm not scared about it. Why should I be scared of trying? I don't know if you guys remember when we were kids, we fall. We would start walking and try to run, and then we get all slip, whatever. We break the leg, the hands. We try to skateboarding. We try to bicycle. And what happened? Did you lose anything? No. So why you put so much excuses? Why you allow that your environment, other people being your cheerleader, being the person that's gonna be making, oh yes, of course you can do it. I cannot believe it. You can do it. Of course, you will be the best. Sometimes we're expecting that from our parents, and we know that we cannot expect that from them. So why? Do not trust your most important energy to anybody else. You need to be like the horses when they're training, just looking forward to your goal. You are the one responsible, nobody else. Everything else that you said is just a bunch of excuses to not to do exactly what you need to do. When I'm talking about mindset, and I show you these things, when you I want you to remember your mindset when you decide to move from your country to the United States. You were scared, but it was more excitement. It was more like, oh yeah, when I get there, I'm gonna do everything. I'm going to make the difference. I'm going to start making money right away. I had the opportunity, I had the freedom, I have the power. You come over here and then you come in with your mindset in your country. Oh, I cannot do it. It's not that easy. It's super hard. It was hard on the other side. That's why you came over here. What are you talking about? So, your nervous system, that emotion, and your nervous system is your energy. How you feeling when those things happen? When you start thinking, "Oh, I cannot do it," you're going back where you come from. When you start thinking, "I'm going to do it no matter what," you have the same energy that you had the momentum that you start packing. Then you get your flying ticket and you land here with the hope, with the love, with the energy, with the courage. Why you want somebody else tell you, "Oh, you're gonna do it, you're gonna make it, I'm super happy for you." Who cares? You need to do it for yourself, for your family, for your kids, for the people that love you. I want to tell you that the nervous system and our mindset is like an amazing roller coaster. You're gonna be up, you're gonna be down. You're gonna be up, you're gonna be down. But the same way that we love the roller coaster and um that that feeling that you're is everything going up and going down, and that, I don't know, it's like a cold energy of something weird that it happens through us after we had the whole experience. We said, "Oh my god, that was so fun." That's what you have to think. You cannot think, "Oh my gosh, that's gonna be the worst thing ever." No, it's always an opportunity to grow, to learn, to go to the next step. People think that, "Oh, I'm gonna fail." That word is the worst way use it. You are in the try and error. You're trying to make the perfection for the goal that you want to encounter, for your dream come true. In the meantime, we have to change. Okay, do you think that the sodas like Coca-Cola and, for example, Coca-Cola has their main ingredients and the main how you call it, ingredients or recipe for the main ones, right? And they tried the cherry coke. Mm. And they said, it wasn't that good. But they don't call that like a fail. It was the try. They made some sales. Some people like it, but it's not that much, right? But then they try to bring the names on the cans. People love it. The other day, they were remaking again that thing, the name, the Star Wars. Star Wars is coming back with another movie. May, I think it was out now in May 4th. maybe it was yesterday. So, but that was the new movie. What happened if they start to put the cans again out? They double or triple their sales. They don't stop because something happened. You haven't seen the menus in the restaurants, and then you go back to ask for it. Said, no, we don't have it anymore. They went bankrupt. They didn't close the store or the restaurant because that part of that menu didn't work. They just changed it. So why you don't change? Why you taking so hard on you, and you don't see it like oh, I need to make these modifications to continue moving forward. You cannot say something is not working if you haven't tried it. Your brain, and you can tell yourself, oh, I tried this and this and this. How many times? One, two. How persistent has you been? How much do you trust that you can do it? Because I can tell you everything, but you don't believe it that you can do it. It won't work for you. It will work for me because I believe it. I trust myself. I haven't done that before. I have been made the experiment, and I had go to my conclusions, and I have made my modification. I have been make my tweaks, right? And I'm going to make the perfection. And that's when I start putting together my real estate. I said, okay, let me just bring people to go to my classes, and I have the office and provide them everything that they need to be successful in real estate. And I got frustrated. Why? Because there are people that doesn't believe that they can do it. And many of them, I would say the majority of them, they were immigrants. And I says, you passed the test. You came from your country. That's what I'm telling you this. And you're telling me that you cannot do it? Now the excuse is, oh, I need to learn English. You do not need to speak English. You have so many people from your country here. Start putting all your marketing and let them know that you are here. I had people in construction. I had attorneys. And I said, I was an attorney in my country. So you're not an attorney here because you don't have a license here. But what about your knowledge? How can you make some and this is a mindset. If you don't believe that you're an attorney here and it was just in your country, where you putting that knowledge, where you are living yourself, it's pretty much that you're saying, I'm no one here. I'm nobody. You are all body. You are you. And you're special. You can start talking how real estate is in my country, how real estate is in here. You're an attorney. And you can say, I am attorney in my country, but I have been seeing this and this and this and this in this country. And there's some similarities. If you want more information, get me as your real estate agent. But nobody does it because they think that they are not attorneys anymore. I have an accountant. I have an astro, I think it was astro, oh, I forgot the name. She does, but in her country, she is one of the tower control in the airport. She knows all that thing. And I says, why you don't talk about that? How fascinated is this? Because she can talk. Listen, this is the way that I put it for her. And it says, you can talk how what happened, how the map out there. We don't know how the mapping with all those flies and those intersection. And when we think we see, okay, when you look up and you see one airplane crossing another, it says, that was very near. And it says, girl, you can mapping the air area, the air. You can show them the mapping. You can talk about the map here, the streets. How can you relate it? And all of a sudden you are the expert for the locations. But if she doesn't believe it, I cannot do much. I can see all her potential. But her mindset told her, I cannot do that. I don't know how to do it. It doesn't matter how many times I told her, you're capable, you can do it. If she's not her own cheerleader, if she doesn't work with her nervous system, she will not able to do it. So what I want to tell you with this, maybe you are a person that need being self lead. You need someone that help you during the process. So if you're working in sales and your sales gives like teams or something like that, belong a team. Belong to one of those teams. Remember, then you had to work double or triple because one of the one person, a part of your compensation will go to the team. But you need someone that help you to structure and keep you on track, because we love sales. And I said sales, but we love the relationship because we love how much we can make. But that cannot be our only focus, because that's the wrong mindset. Because now you're going with the lack and you're going with this hungry that people see you. Oh, they just want to sell me something. People can perceive that because their nervous system is better than yours. Their nervous system is relaxed, is receiving every energy. You guys need to remember something. We are energy. You notice this because you're going to places and look how this everything related with. You go to like places. You go to a restaurant and the music is too loud. Now you start thinking, music is loud, you're gonna remember something. Oh, I don't like the loud music because it's gonna have a headache. I don't know what the mindset that you have. Or I have a migraine, now the music is too loud. And then all of a sudden you said, oh, the music was loud. I remember that we have a problem with the neighbor because we have the music loud. And now you remember that, and your nervous system, you're getting anxiety, you get upset, you get uncomfortable. Now you want to go, you want to leave the place. Then you get in bad mood and start fighting with everybody around you. Oh, I need to go, I don't like this place. If we don't go, I'm not going to eat anything. Right? You see how your mindset, nervous system, your energy is just one thing, is you. And that you is something that you had to be careful, because you could be your worst enemy. And there's so many stuff that you can do with it. Now that we can, and it's not that we finished talking about nervous system. I think I have a few other videos of the nervous system in my YouTube channel. Now that you understand that your nervous system and your mindset is controlling everything in your environment, try to make an experiment. If you work in relationships, try to make a list. Let me see how can I schedule my next consultation. How can I get my next coming client? What would be my schedule? Leave a space for the oncoming stuff. They will come, because when you're ready for the oncoming, if you don't like the changes abruptly and something happen, you're going to get upset. Your mindset, your nervous system, that will be your body language, it will be your energy, it will be your everything that is coming out from your mouth, be energetically move toward a chaos. We need to try to keep our control as much as possible. And we are not talking about what happened in our surroundings. We're talking about ourselves. If we can control our thinking and we make a little plan, okay, tomorrow I'm going to start looking for how many cars do we have in our inventory that have some special sales. Or if you're selling insurance, how is the marketing, the insurance markets, for example, the new constructions, or for new products or the new features homes, or the roof. The roofs now is the metals, or they are in architectural tile, or they are shingles. How those three change. And then you start, also research cars, insurance, house insurance. Okay, health insurance. how can I benefit or how can I provide enough information to clients or possible clients or attract clients that they can use our investment team to make more money and secure their future. That's another technique. How can you put that together? You make your sales, I don't know, computers, or your sales phones, or your sale photocopier. How many do we need to get the goal? How many companies have the maybe the oldest equipment, and we can make them like a some kind of bonuses or reduction in price or some kind of very interesting sales technique with your company. Bring like a if you have this one and we can upgrade it to this one, we're going to give it to you this much of discount. Try to find the way that you can call your own clients or your past clients, keep the retention of, and offer the new product. People are always looking for upgrades. My husband was calling the other day at T-Mobile and they never reply back. And he wants to get one, two, three. I think it's three new phones. Nobody has get back to us. What kind of service is that? So I'm pretty sure the one salesperson over there in T-Mobile is asking to create a new relationship with new clients, but they are not paying attention to the emails. So nobody will tell them that. They need to, if your job is based on emails, come on, you have to read your emails. You have to respond the emails as soon as possible. If your phone is the one that make money, pick up the phone and use your voicemail. Hi, my name is Rosalina Esquilin. Sorry that I cannot answer your phone call right now. Maybe I'm with a client or we're writing a contract. Please give me your phone number, a little bit of information, and give me your name, and we'll call on you as soon as possible. That's it. Nothing else. Sounds professional. Is that not the moment to pick up the phone because your mindset and your nervous system is not in the correct place to not pick up the phone? Because you're going to lose that transaction right there. You're going to lose the information. You are going to start thinking in things that are not the way to solve a situation, and it's not worth it. If you cannot pick up the phone but you saw the call, hey, how can I help you? I'm so sorry that I cannot get back to you that soon, but because I'm in a meeting. Nobody knows, but reply back. That's part of your mindset. That's part of your nervous system where you relax and you can get the information to the client, then you give it to them. And this is for whoever is in sales. You guys need to control yourself before to answer. I had this I'm trying to get a new car, right? So I write to this dealership because we have a car already. I would like to upgrade it. And I told the guy, hey, I would like to get this kind of car. Okay, perfect. Are you coming to the dealership? And I says, no, I want to do it like we did before. You provide me all the information, and then we're going to stop by, and then we're going to get the car. I don't like to be in dealership. I used to work in dealerships, and it's like a 4 hours in a dealership, and get excited and frustrated and everything over there. And I need to get out of there as soon as possible. I just want to get the information about the car. So he says, oh, so go to the website and see the car that you wanted. It's customer service. Rosalina, how can I help you? Which car are you looking for? What is the payment that you're looking for? Don't ask me. Don't tell me the price of the car. I know your car is expensive. Tell me, what kind of payment are you looking for? Because I have an idea of how much is my payment, but he's not in the mindset to sell that day, and he's not in the nervous system to deal with a client over the phone, then he shouldn't be answering in that moment. And we need to think, okay, how do I feel after I don't know, being fighting with my husband, my kids, or whatever, or something happened at school with the kids. I don't know, or maybe the traffic. So it's not the moment to answer, I'm so sorry, I'm in a meeting. How can I help you? Give me a few information right now and I will give it to you as much as I can. But I promise you I will call you by the end of the day. That person feels that you attend them. But you have to be ready with your mindset and your, yeah, and your nervous system, because when you get back to the message, I cannot talk to you right now. Leave me a message. You That's so funny. The messages doesn't have emotions. Whatever you write over there, people can't understand whatever they think. My husband sent me a message the other day. He says, call her. And I says, I don't like that. But when he come by, I say, well, you told me call her. And he says, yeah, please. Yeah, now, but the please was not in the message. And it was so funny because he says, yeah, I know. The message doesn't go with the feelings, with the please, with my, but he told me I was in a hurry. And you can misunderstand a message. So what happened? We are a couple. What happened when you're doing that with your client? Your mindset and your nervous system has to be both connected and ready. If not, I'm so sorry, you're going to lose that communication. That's why many of the agents or many of the people that I have been working with, they said people ghost me. People are MIA, missing in action, because you was not ready to answer that call. You was not ready with the answer for that question. You wasn't in the correct nervous system, energy wise, to take care of that client, and you lose it. And the worst thing is that the client is so hard to get and it's so easy to lose it. So I hope that you can understand a little bit more. You are your own cheerleader. You need to have your plan every single day and go through the plan. And if something is happening that changed something, whatever was missing that you didn't do, it wasn't complete that day, it has to move for the next day. You need to have the structure to follow some step, because you need to get some results. You cannot do it 2 times and wait like oh, everything's gonna fall from the air, from the sky, because it will not happen. You need to be ready to put all your emotions, the positive ones, the and energy on that. Be ready and do the work that you need to do. But you are your own cheerleader. You are the one that believe in yourself. You're the one that has to start listen. Your I remember once I was listening to Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins was saying that every time that he's going to one of his events, all the way driving from the house to the event, he is going sharing himself. Like, oh my gosh, Tony, this is going to be an amazing day. You're going to rock. You're going to do it. You have the energy. And he start doing sounds like a ooh, 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 ooh. He was pumping his energy. Nobody else was going to do it but for Tony Robbins. He's going to get it after when the crowd is there. But he has to bring all his energy to the crowd, because the crowd then is going to be what? A mirror of his energy. If Tony Robbins is not connected, people are not connected. You will see it. So you need to connect with people. You have to bring your energy. You have to be ready for whatever it takes. And you need to be ready to solve a situation like right away. You have to have the energy to say, oh, don't worry. Let me just make some phone calls and I know that I can help you with that. We don't have the color right here. Hold on. I know there's some cars coming. Let me just call and see if your car is coming or we had to deliver it tomorrow to you. You always has the options, but you need to be on your mindset and the nervous system to see all your energy, all your possibilities ready. And as exercise that I can tell you is always wake up with an idea that today is the day. You had to do it. It sounds ridiculous, but I promise you that it is. And do different different exercises, like how you get more clients, getting phone calls, getting in networks, do networks event, or go to the network event, get phone calls, get lunch and learns. Bring your product to places. Don't wait for people to come to see you. You are the key. You are the one that moves to somebody else, and you will see how all the doors will be open for you. Just try that. Try to think you are the best. You get the client that you need today. You're making the sales that you need this month. You have, I don't know, three prospects under contract this weekend. I sold $1.3 million in a weekend. You can do it. I sold, like I said, 32 units in 6 months. It's 6 units monthly. You can do it. If I did it, you can do it. What I'm telling you is exactly what I did. I need to be my cheerleader. I have to have that emotion, that energy. I need to see the opportunities everywhere I go. If I'm not a self lead, then go and get someone, get a good coach that guide you through, that help you. But then you have to do double or triple, because you're going to pay for that person that had the energy that you need to do your stuff. Okay, but you need to do it. You are here right now. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, and I promise you, your nervous system, your mindset, and your future will change, and you will see everything blossoming in front of you. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.